Right, now, if you stay with us, we are going to look now at those talks that are taking place. US President Donald Trump has said that Hamas is willing to agree to a truce with Israel as he meets with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as we've already mentioned, to push for an end to the Gaza war. This comes after the White House said Trump's utmost priority was to end the war in Gaza and free hostages held by Hamas. Meanwhile, Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, is set to visit Qatar later this week, where Israel and Hamas are holding indirect talks, that according to Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, who told a briefing. Here is what she said.
Priority for the president right now in the Middle East is to end the war in Gaza and to return all of the hostages. Also, as you know, there was a ceasefire proposal that Israel supports that was sent to Hamas, and we hope that they will agree to this proposal. We want to see all of the hostages released. That's on the top of the president's mind, so that will be discussed, as well as the many other positive developments we've seen.
Meanwhile, according to a Palestinian official, no breakthrough has been achieved in the first negotiation session between Israel and Hamas in Doha. This comes as Gaza's civil defense agency said that Israeli forces killed at least 12 people, including 6 in the Al Ramal clinic housing Palestinians displaced after 21 months of war. On the other hand, Israeli hostage families and supporters rallied in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem on the evening of July the 7th, calling on US President Donald Trump to help end the war in Gaza and bring hostages back home. Well, Professor Gunaratne, thank you for staying with us. No breakthroughs reported by Palestinian officials, but further talks scheduled and some optimism. You mentioned earlier about the gaps in what both sides are looking for. Do you think realistically, with pressure from the US, that a compromise could be agreed and an end to the war could be agreed, at least for a period of 60 days, as mentioned in this previous US proposal?
It is very likely that there will be a ceasefire because Israel has put maximum military pressure on Hamas, and also there's a lot of pressure the United States has put on Qatar, because Qatar is hosting the current Hamas leadership. In addition to that, we have seen the general sentiment globally and also in Israel is that military operations are not going to get those hostages back. That there needs to be a shift towards a political process where the hostages are released rather than being recovered through military action.
Yes, Professor Rohan Gunaratne, thank you.